Number 5. Mousetraps and marbles. One angry girlfriend did not need a lot to revenge on her boyfriend. All it took was 30 mousetraps and some marbles. She set up the mousetraps and marbles on the floor of her then-boyfriend's bedroom floor. She then woke him up in the middle of the night and told him his car had been towed. He jumped out of bed right on the mousetraps, fell down because of the marbles, only to find more mousetraps waiting to inflict pain all over his body.
Ow! Ow! Fuck! Damn, what the fuck?
Oh, they got good.
Ah, shit, my fingers.
On the bright side, though, his car had not been towed. Number 4. Shitty tattoo. Before cheating on your significant other, you may want to consider his or her profession and what he or she may do to you once they found out that you were cheating. The ex-girlfriend to a tattoo artist may have found this out a little too late. Her then-boyfriend, Ryan Fitzgerald, who is a tattoo artist, got revenge on her for cheating on him by tattooing her a big pile of shit on her back. The tattoo covered her whole back. He supposedly told her he was going to tattoo a scene from Narnia, but instead did a pile of poop with several flies flying around it. She filed a lawsuit for $100,000, though. However, Ryan had thought this ploy through and had made her sign a waiver claiming that the design was up to the artist's discretion. That was a really smart idea that literally left a mark on his girlfriend, and a big one at that. Number 3. Revenge in a motel. Who said wife and mistresses can't work together towards a common goal? A man in Wisconsin learned his lesson the hard way after the 3 women he was cheating on learned about each other and decided to come together and teach him a lesson. He was lured into a motel room where he thought he was going to have one of his extramarital affairs with one of his girlfriends. To his surprise, he found 4 women there, 2 of his girlfriends, his wife, and a sister to one of his girlfriends. They tied him to the bed, blindfolded him, and cut all his clothes off. They added a bit of spice to this encounter by sticking his penis to his stomach using glue and left him like that. However, he later managed to free himself and called the police, who freed him. The women were then charged with false imprisonment, but they had taught him a lesson he would never forget. Number 2. Another shitty one. What do you do when you find out that your spouse has an account on a dating site and, to top it off, is bad-mouthing you on the site? Well, a man found out that his wife was on a dating site meant for farmers called Kissing Gates, which she was using to meet men outside her marriage. To rub salt into the wound, she had referred to him as an idiot and a completely crazy person. She might not have been wrong about the crazy part, though, because after finding this out, he dumped a big load of horse poop on her car. How crazy was that? She probably had to wash it for days before she could even get the smell off and be able to use it. Number 1. It began with poison. A 48-year-old woman, Catherine Kiu, decided to make her husband suffer after finding out that he was cheating on her. She had a whole plot planned out, which began with making him poison dinner. After he had dinner, she tied him to the bed using nylon ropes. After that, it got bad real fast. She decided to cut off his private parts using a kitchen knife and threw the penis into the garbage disposal and turned it on, I suppose to ensure he would not use it to cheat on her again. She then called the police herself, claiming that her husband deserved it. He was rushed to the hospital for an emergency surgery while she was charged with several charges including false imprisonment, poisoning, aggravated mayhem, and spousal abuse, among others. Snapchat fail. What do you do when your girlfriend sends you a picture on Snapchat, which seems to show her and your brother having it on? Really embarrassing to find out that you've been cheated on, right? One guy knew exactly how to turn it around. He sent a picture of himself with thumbs up, and another captioned that was his brother, whom he knew really well enough to know that he had multiple STDs, and she thought she was cocky.